This song reflects the moment when a long, difficult path begins to feel gentler. Not because the world has changed, but because the inner self has. The softened road symbolizes the emotional shift that comes after years of endurance, when the heart finally learns to walk without bracing itself. In Suu Kyi's inner life, this parallels the widely known sense that she carried immense responsibility for decades, yet eventually reached a stage where reflection, acceptance, and inner peace became more central than struggle. The song captures the quiet transformation that occurs when resilience becomes tenderness, when strength becomes calm, when the journey no longer feels like a burden, but a continuation of one's truth. It is the emotional softening that arrives only after a lifetime of walking. The road that softened under my feet. I walked along the evening road when the sky was turning gray, and the last of daylight lingered like a dream that wished to stay. The world was breathing softly in a slow, unhurried sway, and the road beneath my footsteps seemed to melt along the way. The shadows stretched like ribbons from the trees that lined the street, and the wind carried a whisper that was tender, faint, and sweet. I felt the quiet settle in the rhythm of my feet, a gentle kind of solace in the dusk's retreating heat. Oh, the road that softened under my feet, where the day and darkness meet, held 1,000 little stories in its fading amber beat. Yes, the road that softened under my feet, calm and incomplete, it carried me through twilight like a slow, forgiving sheet. The colors of the evening bled like water through the air, and the silence wrapped around me with a strangely tender care. I felt the weight of living grow a little lighter there, as if dusk had found a way to lift the burdens I would bear. Oh, the road that softened under my feet, where the day and darkness meet, held 1,000 little stories in its fading amber beat. Yes, the road that softened under my feet, calm and incomplete, it carried me through twilight like a slow, forgiving sheet. Maybe dusk is just a doorway to the things we cannot name, a quiet, fragile moment when we're softened by the flame. And though the night was waiting with its shadows just the same, The road beneath my footsteps felt like home without a claim. Oh, the road that softened under my feet, where the day and darkness meet, held 1,000 little stories in its fading amber beat. Yes, the road that softened under my feet, calm and incomplete. And I knew that in that twilight I was whole in my retreat.